Hey everyone, this is Eric back again with Auto Replay. And this video we'll be talking about the dividend stock portfolio that we started about a month ago. And we actually took $1,000 from my stimulus money and put into the Robinhood stock trading account that we had. And from that point on, I bought dividend stocks. I actually started with the Realty Income stock ticker O. And that actually is a dividend stock that has, it actually leases out commercial property for big businesses like Amazon, Costco, Walmarts, and stuff like that. So even during the pandemic, it had a occupancy rate of 96%. So they were still in business because these bigger companies were still in business. So it was a safe bet. So we started with that. We're getting 10 shares. And after the first month, we had our first dividend reinvestment back into the stock. I have to look that up, but it was probably like, I don't know, like $2 or $3 or something like that. So the goal is to put as much money into the dividend stock portfolio to pay enough to replace my current income, basically. So based on the calculations, if we put $250,000 in, it should net around $3,000 a month, which would replace the income that I would need to pay for housing, food, grocery, just the necessities to live. And then anything else after that would be, something above average, I guess, in a sense. So I just want to kind of show you everybody what point I've gotten to and how it has grown, because after listening to other people like Mr. Wonderful, and that's on the Shark, he said that his portfolio, he only has like 15 to 20% in any sector. So, at that point, I had 98% in real estate. So what I ended up doing was starting to diversify my portfolio in the Robinhood stock account. So basically, I started with another realty, a REIT, another real estate investment trust, and then I went to ExxonMobil. I'll show you on this, and then a bank, a utility company, and starting to go into different sectors. So like energy, like small companies like that. So let me flip it around, show you where we're at, and go from there. That's fine. Okay, so this is the Robinhood stock account. This is the total. It's at $2,468.58 as of July 7th or whatever today is. And so constantly what I've been doing was taking all the extra money that was made out of my earned income, so my W-2, weekly paycheck, and then anything that came from the eBay, website, from the selling account that we did, the Facebook marketplace, anything that was sold through that, and even the neighbor storage app, the lady that's has her car that's parked here, that's paying, I think she's paying $150 a month. So basically she broke it down to like $5.20, so all that money has been going to this. So that $1,000 has grown to $2,500, right? $2,500. So we're up basically, in a sense, about 250%, but that's with us putting money into it, right? So what I want to do is put as much money into this account to get it to grow as fast as possible, to get it to make money passively, basically, in a sense. So hopefully in a few days I'll be able to find out exactly where we're at with this, with the dividend reinvestment, because that's the point that I want to get to. So if I went from $2 in the first month to getting to like $15 in the second month, then I could get to like $50, then it'll eventually start exponentially growing, in a sense, to where it start making a few $100s a month, and that's working passively. Because basically been listening to like Grant Cardone, and he's a billionaire. He says that you got to be able to make money, which I can make money, but have to be able to keep it, and then you got to be able to multiply it. So you want to take your money and it has a cash flow. You want to buy assets that cash flow. So the only thing I could buy right now is a dividend reinvestment stock. From all the research that I've done, is that it will actually, I can take the money and it'll actually make money passively every month. You know, it will grow as an asset. So anyway, I'll just show you where the portfolio where we're at right now. So right here, this is the free stock that I was given when I opened up the account was Tesla. I don't even watch this. I think I bought it at $800. I just purchased something. I wasn't even watching it. Didn't even really care, right? So this is the first real stock that I actually bought, was the Realty Income that I was talking about. And, you know, if I clicked on here, it'll tell you that I am, let's see, it should tell me the actual percentage of the portfolio. So yes, right now we're at 90% of the portfolio, and we got $2,200 invested just in this one dividend stock, because I wanted to put as much money into one thing to get it going. But, you know, in a sense, you want to diversify, you know, from what I hear. So that's when I started buying Stag. That's another REIT. XOM is Exxon Mobil. So I started buying into, you know, a gasoline company. VOO is another good one from what I found. And I'll put a link down to the actual guy that I'm listening to. It's the Bowtie Nation. He talks about dividend stock investing. And then there's a magician also that's on YouTube that talks about it too. But anyway, this is based on the S&P 500. So this is kind of like a fixed income dividend stock investment that you can put your money into, and that's why it's $400 a share. So it costs more, but it's more of a safer bet in the sense that your money will be safe in there, because this is based on a diversified, you know, fund, exchange trade fund or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a stock guy, but I'm learning. Okay, so the HBAN is basically Huntington Bank. This is a bank in the United States, and they pay dividends. And I think they're based out of, I want to say Kentucky. Don't quote me on this, but they're based, looks like their headquarters in Ohio. But anyway, I figure I'll buy them. You know, they're cheap, you know, and for $14 a share, you know, if I could make a few dollars or a few cents per, you know, every month, why not buy it? So that's what I was saying. I'm diversifying my stock portfolio. Is, you know, then I got PPL. And in no way is this any advice. I'm just showing you what I'm doing and how it is working for us in a sense. So do not follow this at all. But this may give you a point or two. So PPL is actually a utility company that looks like it's based out of UK. So, you know, they're not going nowhere. I mean, they're going to still be producing electricity for United Kingdom, you know what I mean? And if they want to pay me a dividend investment just for owning their shares of their company, why not? You know what I mean? So I look for stuff that is going to be around. I'm not doing penny stocks, you know what I mean? Penny stocks is very, very much like gambling. You know, you could lose your money. I'm trying to pick things that are going to be a safe bet and that will pay consistently time and time, and then go up in value also. So, you know, so I'm looking at, you know, here you have the green saying that it went up for a day, then you have the red saying it went down for a day. So when I'm actually taking money out the eBay selling account or the neighbor storage app or Facebook Marketplace, I have people another tip. What I found out is that the faster that I could take the money that is given to me and I could put it into here, the better it is, because it doesn't get lost in translation, how I want to say. So for example, what happens is I have people like that buy something off the Facebook Marketplace. I have them send it to my Venmo account, then the Venmo account automatically transfers it to the bank, then the bank automatically transfers it to my Robinhood account, then I can instantly buy shares. It's just done automatically. I just boom, 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 go from one app to the next app to the next app to transfer money to get it to here. And it's easier than having somebody give me cash and I have to physically go to the bank to put it in, and then it could get lost in translation. So the last one, and I just bought this today. I was listening to the guy, MPW, and this is an interesting one because this is Medical Properties Trust, and this is the second largest owner of hospital property. So basically, if somebody was, some company was starting a hospital, they would, buy the land and the property and build a hospital. But what they do is they have a company like this, they come in and give them a loan for all the property that they bought and purchased, and they basically pay their money back to this trust. So basically they're the landlord for hospitals, and they're the number 2 landlord for hospitals in the United States. So I mean, people are always going to need hospitals. I mean, it's not going nowhere. So I figured this would be a safe bet, and I figured I wanted to go ahead and put a little bit of money into it. That's where we're at with the Robinhood, and I'll show you like the eBay selling account. This is what I did just the last 30 days. I'm not going to really just do it just for the month of June, but just kind of give you an idea of where we're at. I did like a $965 in sales, but it cost me $342 to sell. So I netted about $568 by selling 29 things, which anytime I sell something on eBay, this is either a used part that was pulled out of a job or not needed or whatever the case may be. And I took that, I posted it on eBay, and then I've taken boxes that we've used from Amazon that were shipped to us or the company, whatever. So I'm not using any money, I'm just using time, and basically I package it up and then I ship it out. I may be buying the paper and the tape here, so I may be spending, maybe another $15 a month or $20. So, so I'm probably netting like $500 a month so far in this, which is doing pretty good. And this kind of just shows you like the used stuff that I'm selling and whatnot. So, that's what I kind of wanted to just talk about, was where we're at with this Robinhood dividend investing. I would think that if I sell everything that is not making money and just sitting around and just not being used and just has been a waste, because after listening to Grant, he said that anything that has not been a good asset or anything that hasn't worked out and is in your favor, you just need to get rid of it. Just cut your losses, get done with it, just move on. So now that I found a vehicle that will, potentially work a lot better than anything else, so I want to put as much energy and time and money into this, so that's what I'm focused on. I would think that by the end of this year, 2021, I should have 25,000 in this, and then we can look at, I should be making about $300 a month passively off of this, and then after that it can exponentially grow. So interesting, this is where it's kind of grown in a sense, and we'll see where it goes from here. So I appreciate y'all checking out the short video of where my dividend stock investment portfolio is with Robinhood right here in the month of July for 2021. So I'll probably just do like some updates, when I actually start looking, and probably next week I'll probably do an update when I see how much we are getting off of the portfolio of what we bought so far, since we went from 10 shares to 30 shares. And from what I remember, it was like $2.60 something cents that we made. It was put back into that realty income account. Based on that, times it by 3, we should be getting about $6 or $7, but that's something that I didn't physically have to work for. And then based on other stocks that have started to diversify myself, I just want to put as much into realty income. But from what I've been seeing is that real estate will start coming down. People are starting to sell other realty stocks. So I would think that it is a good time to diversify from what I'm doing. I don't want to put too much money into that, since 90% of my portfolio. I want to go ahead and put money into other sectors, like I said, gas, oil, electricity, banks, hospitals, stuff like that, in different sectors. So I don't have money in just one thing, and then when the real estate market tanks, then it tanks along with it. Then it's a big hit. So that's why I'm gonna start putting money towards everything else and diversifying. So I want to have at least about 15 or 20 good stocks that are paying, and I think that'd be a good good goal, good strategy in a sense, a good strategy to go ahead and go after from what I've been seeing on other people's channels and stuff like that, and what's been working for them. And I just want to appreciate y'all for watching, and like, share, subscribe, comment, you know what I mean? Leave your thoughts down. I do respond usually because I get a text message from the YouTube app that, you know, you have commented. So you do comment directly to me. It's not like a team of people that I have. It is me that's making all the videos, editing, putting all the music on there. I'm a one-man show right now. So I just want to give y'all an update, and then we'll go from there.